Amen. Give me Isaiah 8 and 20. Job 13 and 14. 13 and 4.
Isaiah 20. Isaiah chapter 8 verse 20. To the law and to the testimony.
To the law and to the testimonies of the Bible, read.
If they speak not according to this word,
if anybody in this world, it doesn't matter who they are, they come before the prophets of the Lord and they speak anything except what's written in the Bible, read.
It is because there is no light in them.
Right, there is no light in them, meaning there is no truth. Light means truth. There's no truth in them. So anybody coming with any doctrine that you can't read in the Bible, including your pastors, including your teachers, including your professors in college, because the Bible answers all questions. You can walk across the sidewalk. You don't have to walk in the street. You can walk across the sidewalk. You don't have to walk in the street. The Bible answers all questions. So we are here to teach our brothers and sisters of Negroid and descent their nationality. And we're here in Pasadena because there's a lot of evil in Pasadena. And we are the prophets of the Lord. Matter of fact, give me Jeremiah 3:15. We are the prophets of the Lord, sent here by the Lord to tell Pasadena about all the wickedness that you're doing here in the city. We have proof that Pasadena is a very wicked city. Anybody that think it's not, come forth and we'll show you. Read.
Jeremiah 3 verse 15. And I will give you pastors.
The Lord said he's going to give you pastors. Read.
According to mine heart.
According to the Lord's mind. When you read the Bible, when it says heart, it's talking about your mind. He said he's going to give you pastors according to his mind. Read.
Which shall feed you.
He's going to feed you. You can walk on the sidewalk. You don't have to walk. You don't have to worry about it. Which shall feed you. It's going to nourish you with what?
With knowledge.
Knowledge. And what else?
And understanding.
Understanding. That's what we're here to give you. Knowledge and understanding of what the truth is. Not the fact that you are so-called Negro. That's a name that was put upon you. Not the fact that you were so-called Mexican. That's a name that was put upon you years ago. But you are the holy tribe of Issachar, according to the Bible. And we have facts to prove this. So-called Negroes in America, you are the holy tribe of Judah. You are the only true and ethnic biblical Jews, according to the Bible, according to the Lord and Christ, in this world. Read. Give me Job 13:4. So this is why everybody in the world, you go to your schools, and when you come before the prophets of the Lord, you find out that all that you've learned has been lies. Why? Read.
Job chapter 13 verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies.
Now what?
Forgers of lies.
What's been taught to you? Lies. Now any of you out there that claim that you know this Bible, we're telling you that we are the prophets of the Lord sent here to discern every word of the Bible. It doesn't matter what you think. The Lord's word is pure. The Lord's word is going to always stand from this day and every day forth. Give me Isaiah 34:16. So we're here to teach our brothers and sisters of the tribe of Israel, the true tribe of Israel. Our brothers and sisters that are scattered from North, Central, and South America of Negroid and Indian descent, to let you know that the end of the world is near. It's very near. Read what you got.
Isaiah 34 verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
So this is what you got to do if you want to come back to the true knowledge of the Lord. You got to do what?
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
You got to open up the Bible and read. But you must be taught by the prophets of the Lord that's been sent here to teach the Bible. Because I tell you what, if your preachers are teaching you the truth, why they got a church all over America and why they got so much chaos in the world today? If they're teaching the truth, there should be peace in the earth. The Lord said when Israel go back to Israel, there will be world peace. Now if those Israelites over there are the so-called, the true ethnic and biblical Jews, why are there still wars in America? Why are there still wars all over the world? Because they're not the true ethnic and biblical Jews according to the Bible. We challenge any of you out there to come forth and prove that the so-called Jewish people, come back, you can walk through. The so-called Jewish people today are the true Jews. They were converted in 7th century AD. That's why they call themselves Khazarian Empire. They are converts. They learn the laws of the Bible. 12 tribes, the true 12 tribes of Israel from this wicked land. We have a book here called The 13th Tribe by Arthur Koestler. Now you can get this book at any bookstore. It's called The 13th Tribe. So just let you know, if you get this book, you'll find out. He says in here that if the so-called Jewish people were the true ethnic and biblical Jews, they would make up a 13th tribe. And the Lord only made 12 tribes. The 12 tribes that's going to be delivered, that's going to be within the 1/3 of the nation of Israel that's going to be redeemed from this earth. There's only 12 when you read the Bible. Read Revelations 7, 1 down. You'll find out that the Lord only made 12 tribes of Israel. So he's saying that the people that call themselves Jewish, ISH was the suffix which means it pertained to being like the true Jews, who are you so-called Negroes here in America, that came over on a slave ship year after year after year after year. You are the true and the only Jews according to the Bible. You can get this book at any bookstore. It's called, once again, The 13th Tribe by Arthur Koestler. All right, so from there, give me Isaiah 58:1 and 61:1.
Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1. 61 verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me.
The Spirit of the Lord is upon me. Read.
Because the Lord had anointed me.
He has anointed me to do what?
To preach good tidings.
Preach good tidings to who?
Unto the meek.
To the meek. Who's more meeker than you so-called Negroes? Who's more meeker? Who's more meeker to the meek? Who's more meeker than you so-called Negroes? To the meek.
To the meek.
Who's more meeker than the so-called Jamaicans or West Indians?
Unto the meek.
Who's more meeker than the so-called Haitians?
Unto the meek.
Who's more meeker than the so-called Dominicans?
Unto the meek.
Who's more meeker than the so-called Guatemalans of Panama?
Unto the meek.
Who's more meeker than the Puerto Ricans?
Unto the meek.
Who's more meeker than the Cubans?
Unto the meek.
Who's more meeker than the so-called North American Indians?
Unto the meek.
Who's more meeker than the so-called Seminole Indians?
Unto the meek.
Who's more meeker than Argentines and Chileans?
Unto the meek.
Who's more meeker than the so-called Colombians to Uruguay?
Unto the meek.
Who's more meeker than the so-called Mexicans?
Unto the meek.
Right, they meek because you're standing on the so-called Mexicans' land right now. The so-called white man killed over 35 million so-called Mexicans to get this land. To get the land of California, get the land of Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, and Texas. 5 states. He wiped out 35 million so-called Mexicans to get this land, these states. Who's more bigger than the so-called North American Indians? He killed over 77 million so-called North American Indians to get the land from the east coast of America all the way to the west coast. So we have documented proof of this. But he's not teaching us. That's why the scriptures say, ye are forgers of lies. And all the prophets in the Bible are so-called men of color. So the Lord sent us to preach to the meek.
He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
Right, we're here to bind up our people, our brothers and sisters, because you are brokenhearted. And you really brokenhearted. You think that this world that you're living in now, this wicked world that we're living in now, gonna last forever. This world is destined for doom. The day of the Lord is not gonna be happiness. The day of the Lord is gonna be gloomy. It's gonna be darkness. It's gonna be, as you notice, Clinton, he's rousing up the terrorists that the Bible talks about. That's gonna come up against America. And they're rounding up themselves now. We're here to tell you about it. They consider us terrorists. All we are prophets of the Lord, telling you what your fate is, America. Read.
Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1. Cry aloud.
We're here, we crying aloud. We crying to our people. Read.
Spare not.
We ain't sparing nobody's feelings. Read.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
And we're gonna lift our voice up like a trumpet. Very, very strong. When Christ talked, he went up to the ocean and to a ship and talked to the people on the shore. He had a very powerful voice. We are Christ-like. We are the Most High's prophets. Sit here to tell you that you're gonna be doomed. You Israelites, don't come back to the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Lord. Read.
And show my people their transgression.
We're here to show the 12 tribes of Israel how they transgressed, how they broke the laws of the Lord. Come back to the Lord. Come back to the Bible. That's what we're here for. We're here to tell our people to come back to the Bible. If you don't come back to the Lord, you're going to be doomed right with the other nations. Read.
And the house of Jacob, their sin.
Right. So we're here to tell the house of Jacob, who are the 12 tribes of Israel, our brothers and sisters scattered from North, Central, and South America, and the Caribbean Islands, and all over the world of Negroid and Indian descent. How you have broke the laws of the Lord, and it's time for you to come back before it's too late. I'm going to bring up the first brother to edify you in the Bible concerning the prophets that's in the Bible. To show you that all the movies that you've seen about Moses, King David, the Most High, and Christ, all of them have been lies. So without you, I'm going to bring up the first brother.
All right, we're gonna show you all the prophets, all the teachers, all the men of valor and honor. The patriarchs are all black, or so-called black people, so-called black women, men, women, and children in the scriptures. Not so-called white people. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 29, verse 22. As the brother said, the so-called Negroes are the only true and biblical Jews.
You gonna get a lawsuit is what you gonna get. We saw you come over here and touch him. No, I put my hand on you. You get him off camera. All your positions serve as a merchant of birth and physical burial. You gotta deal with it. That's the last thing you ever done. That's the last thing. You're all your name. That's the last thing you ever should have done. Call a cop on him. Call a cop.
All the physicians that are trying to do so, it'll never happen. The Most High has sanctioned that disease to be on this earth.
Call him.
We're gonna get that. Leviticus. Let's get the law of homosexual. Because the Most High created this man.
Somebody say you can't videotape nobody. You sit out here and videotape everybody all day.
Because the Most High created this man.
You believe that yourself, do you?
This man
He was over there conspiring with him.
Edomite nation. Esau, when you read the Bible, that's his biblical name. He's not German.